welcome to Bitcoin Wednesday. This time it's actually on a Wednesday. How about that? Let's bring in my co-host, famous vacuum salesman, Vance. I can't think of something that rhymes with V. Vivacious, Vance?
Vivacious? I don't know, man.
Yeah, Victory Vance. I don't know what to call you.
Yeah. I do write a victory, so yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out one of these days. But
he's got a victory. That's right. You do have a victory, a big victory, don't you?
Yeah, I got a victory cross country.
Awesome. Okay, so now that we are live and on the public viewing access, we will get started here with Bitcoin Wednesday. So it's been quite a week, huh, Vance?
Yeah, it has. It's been definitely a different week from what we've been having in the past, so that's good.
Yes, it has been quite strange. In fact, as I was just saying a minute ago, in case you're just joining us, I kept refreshing my page to find out the price of Bitcoin because I thought, oh, maybe it hasn't refreshed for a while and it was stuck or whatever. And no, it's refreshing, right? And that's why I was a little confused that Bitcoin's at $8,800 when we were at $9,700.
Something like that. I didn't write it down. I was looking, but that was Monday. Yeah, we were up quite a bit Monday, and now it's dropped back down. Sorry, I'm just sharing onto our groups here. So,
okay, in the last 24 hours, it was at 97.63. So we are down $1,000, a little over $1,000.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the low. The low's been 8,600, so it's at 88. We're about $900 down, and that's just Bitcoin for you. It's very volatile, but all of the altcoins have been down as well today, which is discouraging because yesterday we should have done the show yesterday when everything was up and pumping. I mean, things were good yesterday. Everything was in green.
Yeah, everything was good, green yesterday. Actually, last 2 days, everything's been good and green. Monday and Tuesday. And then suddenly today where everything's down red, and I cannot believe the market cap. I mean, the market cap, we were at $440 billion, almost at $450 billion. And tonight we're back
yesterday,
to
right?
Yeah. And that was yesterday. Yeah. So that was late. Well, let's put it this way. Late last night or early this morning, I got on and looked real quick, and I saw it had dropped about 20 billion, and we were down to 425, somewhere right around there. And then today we've dropped down to 385. So, I mean, we're basically 55 billion down.
Yeah. Well, I was excited.
Almost 65. We're like 60 billion down right now from where we were on Monday night and Tuesday morning,
Yep. I was excited to update my weekly sheet right here with some new good numbers and stuff. Last week
I didn't write it down. I should have wrote down on my numbers too, but I didn't do it.
I've been writing it down every week here. So last week, the total market cap was at 368 billion. We've only gone up 18 billion from last week when I thought we would be up 100 billion. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah. Bitcoin was at 83.63 last week with a 38.5% dominance. Well, it's at 8,800 right now, and they have a 38.8 dominance. So that's a little frustrating when just a day or two ago, Bitcoin dominance was down to what, Vance? 30?
We were down
33, 34?
Well, let's see. What were we last week? We were 36 last week?
No, 38.5 last week.
38.5. So, yeah, we actually hit we were down to 36 that I saw the lowest. That's the lowest I saw was 36%.
Okay.
And now we're back up to 38.7.
Man, it doesn't take long to just should have done the show yesterday. Sorry, folks.
That's all right. We're still up. So
we're up. We're up.
We had a lot of money come in to Bitcoin, and it was going into Bitcoin and then being fluctuated into other coins. So that's why the Bitcoin dominant percentage is down, and it's still down. But now we've had a lot of people that have basically, you look at it as they made their money back and they got out. They tried to break even real quick on that quick up. So it's just a market adjustment. And then as soon as the people that got out, are gone, basically the prices will start going back up again. So people aren't going to be selling. Not like that. But that's just a quick adjustment on the market basically right now.
I'm going to go ahead and it's just crazy how that happens too, because we saw coins that were up 15, 20, 30%. Coins in a day. And so a lot of them, we're seeing a little bit of correction on those. They're still up. Like you said, I think they're still up, some of them, but they've come down quite a bit today because there's been a sell-off.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
people trying to, you got the big wigs and stuff that are trying to recoup some money and things like that. And it happens, I think. So
yeah, that's true.
So anyway, it's I was really hoping to have lots of good things to say today, and there's still a good market. And if you kind of missed it, hey, it's dropped and stuff. A lot of things are down. Bitcoin's down almost 10% today. A lot of these are down again. So it's a good shot. It's a good point to hop on.
But the thing is, they had gained so much from the previous week. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's down 8% right now, 8.82% right now, but they're up from last Thursday, because we didn't do this on Wednesday last week. We did on Thursday last week. They were 83.90 last Thursday. So we're still up from last week. Even though we're down from the last 2 days, we're still up from last week. So we're still we're still increasing basically. So,
and that just has to do with the volatility that Bitcoin, with Bitcoin, it goes up and down quite a bit, but you're right. If we can measure this on a weekly basis and can see it continue to going up, I look back, last week was, like I said, 83.63. The week before that was 6,900. Okay. The week before that, that's just the way it goes. Yeah. So it corrects and then it goes up and then it comes down. And so if you're a day trader, then Bitcoin's a fun one to get into because it's got a lot of volatility, and you can make you have $1,000 swings in a day.
Right. So, but go back and look 4 weeks ago, or 4 weeks. Okay. So we last week we were at 369 billion. The week before that, we were 275 billion. The week before that, we were 251 billion. So, I mean, we've gone up 130 billion. We've gone up 50% of what it was 4 weeks ago.
Right.
I mean, we're up.
There's definitely money coming in.
Yeah, there's money coming in. It's just the last 2 days. Over the weekend, there was a lot of money that came in, and then over the last 2 days, it started to go back out a little bit. But I mean, we were dang near $450 billion Monday night.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
And you got people that are trying to make some money back. There's been people that have bought in months ago, a couple months ago. Yeah. They bought in late and they were down and they're trying to get some money back. And they might have bought in a little bit lower and all of a sudden got a jump in it and gained 10, 15, 20% and got out so they could make some money back. So
and they'll wait for it to go down and dip again, which is happening right now. The market's equalizing. They'll get back in again and run it up another 20% and then get out. I mean, that's what there's a lot of investors out there that do that.
That's right. So we don't have a lot of time tonight. I've got another commitment, and I won't share what that is. Vance, you know what it is, but it's important to me. So let's go through some things real quick. You saw something. You posted something today to me, or on our thing. What was it that was exciting? Was it Electronero or was it cryptocurrency in general? Can't remember.
Well, we've actually had a couple announcements today, Electronero, and it's not really announcements. It's Ells released a video today about Electronero and talking about the split, the fork from the existing Electronero chain. And so this is kind of interesting. People are freaking out about this fork, saying, "Oh no, this fork's going to happen. I don't know what's going on." But really what he came out today and said is the fork really is not going to affect you at all. Anybody who's got their money sitting in a wallet is really, this fork's not going to affect you because it's on the chain. It's on the bit chain. So on the crypto chain. So anybody that's got money there, it's not going to hurt you at all with this fork. All it is they're forking away so that ASICs miners can't be mining 1,000 Electronium a day, where someone on a phone might be getting 10 Electronium a day, the way it's going right now, the way your mining is going. So you might be getting 10, 11 Electronium a day. Well, that basically, that update was talking about this. The blockchain is going to be released on the 30th of this month, so the 30th of April. So that's next week, next Monday.
Or wait, is it 30th of April or May?
Is it May? Maybe it is May. I don't have it up in front of me. I just remember the 30th. So let me jump back. I believe it's May. Yeah. So if it is, it's a month away. And that's fine.
Right.
They put a date on it because everybody was like freaking out. When is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? Well, they did it. Yeah. So May 30th. Okay. So that's where they're forking away from the ASIC side of Monero. So it's still a copy of the Monero blockchain. And the thing is, we already are a fork off of Monero. That's why it's the Electronero blockchain. It's not the Monero blockchain. It's a copy. It's a branch off of the Monero blockchain. Okay. But it's only for Electronero. Not all coins are on the same blockchain. Understand that. So basically this fork will just diverge us off the ASIC side and make us ASICs proof, meaning that the guys that have the little rigs that you guys see online a lot for sale for $2,500, for a little computer, it's just a microprocessor. It sits there and runs the calculation on the blockchain, hundreds of thousands of millions of times, a day, basically. And then when you transfer coin from that you've bought off of an exchange like Cryptopia and move it to your wallet, well, every time you do something like that, the blockchain has to basically calculate it and show that that's where it's at. Okay. They're just saying that these little ASIC chips that China has produced, and they produce a lot of them, and this is how everybody mines Bitcoin, is basically those little guys that are running millions of times a day, that calculation millions of times a day, are not going to be able to do that. And it just means they're slowing down the amount of free Electronium that people are able to get. Okay. You'll still be able to build a mining rig with graphic processors, with graphic cards. And so you see the guys that have like 6, 7, 8 graphics cards hooked up to a motherboard, and they're running that. Well, that's fine. Those guys will still be able to do that because they mine at such a slower rate than what the ASICs cards do, or the ASICs rigs do. So you'll still be able to mine just with your regular desktop, with the graphics card off your regular desktop. You'll be able to mine with your phone, and that's a freebie. You're really not mining. They're just giving it to you for free for being online with your phone. But it's at a very low rate because it's only $3 a month. You're stuck at $3 a month is all you're ever going to get. But right now, with the hash rates that are going on, some of the stuff I've seen online, some of the guys that are posting, because I have an iPhone and we can't use that yet. It's only on Android. But they're getting 10, 11 Electronium a day from some of the guys I've seen. Some are higher, some are lower. It just depends on the phone you've got. Some of the newer phones, of course, work a little bit better than the older phones. So basically,
I just posted a little picture up here of the ASICs miner just so people kind of see what it is. It's just a little tiny rig with fan. So
all it is a fan on each side, aluminum case, so it blows the air into one side and pulls it out the other. Basically, just removing the hot air. And there's just a microprocessor in there with RAM, and it just basically runs that one calculation. It's all it's made to do is run the one calculation for that blockchain. Okay.
Right.
But they can program it to run on different blockchains. So if you buy one of these, yes, you could run it and do Bitcoin. You could set any coin that's run off of it that has an ASICs platform built around it, like Bitcoin. You can do that. So you could mine Monero if you wanted to on the same rig that you're mining Bitcoin on. It just depends on how much hash rate, how fast that processor is using, how much of the processing power you're using per coin. So not to get too technical off of it, but that same rig, you could mine Bitcoin, and right now you can mine Electronium off of it.
right.
at a much higher rate than you can on your phone. And that's all they're trying to do is slow that down, because why? The free Electronium that's coming out that they're providing off of the phone is limited. It's not going to be there forever. This is limited to get people to start using Electronium. It's their marketing ploy, and it's really smart. Use your phone, put this on. We'll give you free Electronium as long as you have your phone set up to run this in the background. Doesn't even have to be running, in the front. It just has to be open. The app just has to be open in the background running. That's it. So they're going to give you,
just like you've got any other apps open on your phone.
Right.
I mean,
just like
you've got 20 open right now.
Yeah, you've got Facebook in the background on your phone all the time. Everybody's on Facebook all the time. So it's the same
Which is
thing.
a battery killer, by the way.
Yeah, it is. And
it is a battery killer.
It's because it uses your location. Just so everybody understands that. It uses your location, it's pinging your location all the time and runs your battery down. So that's why it does it. But that's the whole issue with ASICs. It's just to slow down the bleed off of these free coin that are being given to everybody. So they want people to use GPUs to mine it, because why? They're slower. They don't have the high hash rate, and they will preserve the coin a little bit longer that they can give away. Okay. So that's basically what this is all about. So that's what they're going to be doing. So that was his big talk about this. If you're not sure, you want to go see it, I posted it up in the Electronium Millionaires Club and the Crypto Millionaires Club. So it's on both sites. So you can go watch it there, or you can go to the Electronium website, and they have it posted under their news there. And they have actually, Ells even went back after his video and wrote out the entire breakdown of what he covered. And it's all bullet pointed there. So you can go watch it, and then you can read about it too if you don't understand it quite 100%. But it's all there for you. So that was it
up on the screen.
Yeah, so that
put
was
up on the screen. ETN Electronium Millionaires Club, people. So you can look that up and find our group and join it. We also are on Crypto Millionaires Club as well. So.
Right, which is a page. So the page is open for anybody to go look at, Crypto Millionaires Club. And then we have a private group for Electronium, and it's linked to the page. So if you go to one or the other, you're going to see both. But that one is a joinable to go in there and join that one. So go ahead and look it up, and you're always welcome to come in. As far as other stuff that was going on today, there was one
thing quickly before you go on, Vince. Just so people are clear, because sometimes we talk about forks and stuff, and we have a Bitcoin Cash fork, and we have different things like that. And what will happen is Bitcoin Cash will fork from Bitcoin, and you'll receive a certain amount of coins into your Bitcoin Cash just for owning Bitcoin. Electronium is not going to be that typical kind of fork. There will not be any coins being received. The blockchain will be the same. Except for it'll be a new upgraded. It's basically an upgraded from the current version, where they're taking out the ASICs and they're taking out a couple of privacy measures that just slow down the coin quite a bit. But it'll still be a privacy coin. But where Monero is based on strictly privacy and the best that they can. Electronium wants to have those micropayments and stuff. In order to do that, we've got to speed the blockchain up so it can handle the fast processing transactions. Right. So just so people are clear, you will not be receiving any additional coins or anything. It won't be called ETN, yada, 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 whatever. So
right.
It's going to stay the same.
And just so you know, there is some posts out there I've been seeing lately called, it's the coin they're saying it's going to be ETNX. And as far as I'm concerned, it's 100% scam. Because they're basically telling you that this is an ICO break off, whatever you want to call it, a fork through another company called Electronero. So I don't know, Electro something. Basically, they're just saying it's another fork of Electronium, but that you have to restore your current Electronium wallet through their website. And as far as I'm concerned, that's got scam written all over it. Why would you want to go restore your wallet through somebody else's system so that they have your passwords and login? That is just scam. Red flags everywhere, guys. So stay away from that one. Beware. So anything you see ETNX on it is, as far as I'm concerned, 100% scam. stay away. So that's my warning tonight out there. Stay away from it.
Yeah, watch out for it. Do not give people your information. Do not release your coins to a new system or anything. You're just gonna lose them.
If there's a true fork, like Bitcoin split into Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin's forked a few times. And the thing is, anybody who's holding Bitcoin at the time, doesn't matter where you're holding it. If you're holding Bitcoin, they will give you Bitcoin Cash or equivalent. They'll tell you, Bitcoin will tell you, okay, to get Bitcoin Cash, all you have to do is hold it in one of these wallets, not go open up through a new system or anything like that. And a lot of it was really easy. Most of it was Coinbase or I don't remember some of the other wallets that they were doing, but they were the main wallets, the big wallets out there, and even the big exchanges. So if you were on Binance and all those, the bigger exchanges, if you had Bitcoin out there, basically they gave you the equivalent in Bitcoin Cash. So if you had 1,000 Bitcoin, which if you do, lucky you've been smart to hold on to it for this amount of time. If you've got 1,000 Bitcoin, they gave you 1,000 Bitcoin Cash. Now is Bitcoin Cash worth the same as Bitcoin? No, but it's worth right now $1,280. So
not bad.
If you had 10 Bitcoin and you got during the fork, you got 10 Bitcoin Cash, well, congratulations, you just made 12 grand for free just for holding Bitcoin. So that's how a fork would really work. Right. If a coin was really, really splitting like that, it's from the coin. So Bitcoin would be saying, okay, anybody holding Bitcoin right now, we'll give you Bitcoin Cash. And all we have to do is prove that it's in your wallet, basically. And here, use these main wallets, and we already know. Because they know who's holding the Bitcoin that with the your wallet address. They just don't know whose it is, but they'll send it to that wallet address as long as that wallet was set up to accept Bitcoin Cash. So that's how they do it. So if there is going to be a fork, and sorry about the long explanation, but if there's going to be a fork with Electronero, well, Electronero is going to say, oh, our wallet will hold the fork coin, or be on these exchanges, and we'll make a deal with these exchanges so that when the fork happens and your coins are sitting in our wallet there on the exchange, then we'll open up a separate wallet for the new fork coin, if it's ETN Cash or coin or whatever they're going to call it. That's what would happen. Not one of these, oh, we're another company with better tech support, but you have to give us your wallet. You have to go open your wallet in our system. That way they suddenly have all your passwords, or at least to that wallet, they have your password, and suddenly they can steal your coin, and you've just been scammed. So yeah, beware.
Yeah. Good explanation. And if you're not clear on any of that, just feel free to send us a message or whatever, and we can talk to you offline or whatever, and try to clear that up for you. Because it is kind of a complicated process If
someone's got questions, chances are someone else has got that same question. Just post it up in the group.
Okay, for the sake of time, what was the other exciting thing that you were about to say?
The article I read today was talking about how the stock market may be accepting here in the near future, maybe accepting crypto.
Which exchange was it? It was the not the New York Stock Exchange, but the other was it Nat? No, who was it? I saw the same thing.
It was the Dow. I thought I just posted. I just posted that up.
What was it? Where did it go? Yeah, I saw it posted somewhere. Now I can't find it.
I posted on Crypto Millionaires Club. So it is.
Anyways, it was
yeah. Sorry, my internet's extremely slow tonight. So
yeah, this is not a good time.
It is. NASDAQ is open to becoming cryptocurrency.
NASDAQ, that's what it was.
NASDAQ, so it is NASDAQ. So the CEO of NASDAQ is basically saying that they are open to becoming a cryptocurrency exchange. And all I can think of is the possibilities on that, trading between stocks and coins. I mean, that's that's a whole other ball game completely altogether that really we haven't looked at that much. We've just talked about how the stock exchange is down, how the market's down there, and people are pulling money out to put into crypto to try and make it back. Now, I mean, being on the NASDAQ,
I love it.
Yeah, that's a whole other ball game completely. I mean, talk about a moonshot, talk about a rocket ship. It's
absolutely brilliant, because now if you're able to offer cryptocurrency on your NASDAQ exchange, and you can convert from Bitcoin to Apple stock, things like that, and keep all that money on the exchange, man, that's smart business right there, in my opinion, with NASDAQ doing that. So it'll be interesting to see if it actually happens.
Yeah.
A little trickier, but very cool. All that money could flow. So much of that money could flow into cryptocurrency and stuff,
Yeah. And we know, we knew that the future is pretty wide open for crypto. I mean, they're still developing so much stuff because it's so new. I mean, we're just barely even coming up to 10 years of Bitcoin being on the market. We're not even there yet. Still so fresh, so new. And how many of these coins are only, I mean, like Electronero is 6 months old. Since they did their ICO, it's only been 6 months. I mean, it's just incredible how much potential we still have that us as laymen, just the investors, have no clue what's about to hit us. Just no clue. I think we're in that perfect storm. We're in that area where I don't think we fully understand what's really going to happen here in the future. How much is going to increase for the crypto market. So
it is. You're right. It's just so new, and it's still early, people. It's still early. Bitcoin, a lot of people kind of lost their chance on Bitcoin. I think you can still make a lot of money with Bitcoin, but you can really see a lot of gains and a lot of awesome returns with some of these the altcoins that are out there. So you definitely are early. Even right now, you're early.
Oh, right now, if you're a day trader right now, between Bitcoin and Tether, I mean, if you just had that pairing
back and forth,
just over the last 3 months while we've been in this down market, man, if you would have just been doing that daily back and forth, you would have made killing.
You make $1,000 a day doing it.
Yeah, right. Easily. I mean, $1,000 a day
with those. You got $200, $300, $400 swings, $1,000 swings sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like I said, if you're a good day trader, and I don't necessarily recommend day trading because it is hard.
It takes discipline. You can't be emotional.
You have the volatility.
Discipline. Yeah.
You have the volatility to make money with it. I mean, that's for sure. So
yeah, right now we've had in 2 days, we've had $1,000 swing on Bitcoin.
Yep.
And going at 1,000 up and 1,000 down. So if you would have been up, put it into Tether, let it come back down and put it back in, you would have made $2,000.
Yep. And so tomorrow it might be back up to 9,500 or more. Might be 9,700, 9,800. It's just funny the way it works, but there's definitely great potential in it.
And we talk about Tether a lot. So those of you that don't understand what Tether is, it is a coin. It's a crypto coin, but it's tied to the U.S. dollar. So it fluctuates between 99 cents and $1.01, back and forth. So easy way to trade your Bitcoin in and out. So. Awesome. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of red today. We won't go down and do the countdown here real quick because we don't have a lot of time to do that. But if you go in and look, I mean, right now, looking, Bitcoin's at 87.85. So we're down 8%, 8.8% today, even though we were up 11% yesterday, and I think we were up somewhere near that the day before. Ripple's down 14, almost 15% right now. Ripple's at 80 or 78 cents. They were at 93 cents 2 days ago.
Yep.
So this all these, you're looking at this fluctuation. These are a day trader's dream right now.
And Ripple's Ripple was at 350 at one time. So I mean, it's still got a lot of room to grow. Yeah.
But I mean, we were down to what were we down at the bottom? What did we say? 40 something cents. We were 43 cents.
Just under 50 cents. So
yeah, a month ago, and we hit 93 cents yesterday or Tuesday. I think it was Monday night, Tuesday morning, Monday night. We were at 93 cents, and now it's down to 78 cents. So I mean, that thing fluctuates like at a higher rate than most out there right now. So again, another day trader's dream to be in that just back and forth as long as they can find a pairing with Tether. That's amazing.
And and it's crazy enough, Steam is up 20% today. I mean, they're at 408 right now. So we were talking about Steam down at $2 not too long ago. So
yeah. So
you never know what it is that's going to go crazy. But most everything is down. But and also, I was looking at Bittrex today. Bittrex doesn't have a Tether pairing anymore.
Oh, they don't.
No, which
is Binance
redesigned their site stuff, and I'm not sure. So definitely got to check that out and find out what's going on.
Yeah,
because that's kind of strange.
Yeah, but Binance still does,
like
I'm
that.
sure, and so isn't probably. I'm sure Cryptopia. I don't know. Just have to look up the pairings there on CoinMarketCap. But just since we have been talking about Electronero today, just understand this is how volatile. This is where this ranking really doesn't mean anything. When you're coming to look, oh, I'm in the top 100. I'm in the top 50. Well, yeah, I mean, most of the money is going into those top 10. We understand that. That's why they're the older guys. Those are the Bitcoin, the Ethereums, Ripple, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash even is up there because it's a branch of Bitcoin. EOS has been up there, which is really good. Even Cardano has been up lately, and they're a slow mover. They're at number 7 right now because of all the movie there. IOTA, which was up to $5 at one point, they're number 9, and then Neo's 10. So you're looking, Monero's 12. Geez, I didn't realize they're down to 12, but that's all right. You're looking at this where the volatility, that's where money's going in and out, are these top guys. Now, last week we were talking about how Electronero had just, I think they were at 100 or 101. Actually, they were 100 when we did the show. And
they actually dropped down to 103 or something, didn't they?
106. They hit 106, I think, Saturday night. I think they were at 106. And then yesterday they were 94. They're at 96 today. So they jumped, in a matter of days, they jumped 10 spots. I mean, they fell 8 spots and then jumped 12 spots, and now we're sitting at 10. So basically, they're a little bit higher than where they started. But I mean, you got to understand their pricing went up to 2.7 cents. They're at 2.4 cents right now. And just that little bit, when you have something that's at a penny stock, basically, just a little bit can move a lot. And Electronero still has so much momentum to come from the deals that they've been making. It's going to be something big. So when you're looking at some of these rankings, it really doesn't mean a lot other than the fact is they've got volume.
It's just ranking them by how much what the value of the company is, basically the market cap on it. So
and a lot of that depends on the volume is really what it is. How much of that market cap's being put into them. And to tell you the truth, market cap's very relative as it is. It's not we can see it fluctuates so crazy. Just in the last weekend, it fluctuated almost $100 billion. I mean, there's a lot of.
We should call it market capital too, because it's really it's not a cap on anything. It's just the capital, the value of the company. So
it's the amount of capital that people are willing to invest into these coins. It's all it is the total capital of money from investors that's been put into these coins. So that's why we're talking about, if this was to go on the NASDAQ, think of all the capital that would come from the NASDAQ into the cryptocurrency market. 400 billion is nothing. I mean, easily you would rocket past trillions at that point. I mean, we were almost at $1 trillion last fall, and that had nothing to do with the stock market. Now, if you did open the stock market to put in, we're not talking $1 trillion, we're talking trillions, multiple, that would be going into this immediately. So that market cap, market capitalization is not set in stone. And to tell you the truth, it is volatile, but it really doesn't mean anything. It just means this is how much is in there right now being invested. So,
right. Very good. Very good. Well, I hate to cut it short tonight, but my family is dying for me to finish up.
All right. So anyway, everybody.
Anyways, it was a good week.
Yep.
Yeah. What were we going to say, Barry?
I was going to say, just keep a hold of the coins you've got. Find those that you want to invest in. Keep researching. I mean, there's plenty of new tokens that are out there. A lot of them you can't invest in an ICO because of SEC if you're in the U.S. But there's still ways around that. If you've got friends outside the country that are willing to open up accounts and you can invest with them. And by the way, we're not financial professionals or investment professionals with this. This is how we look at it as a personal investor. That's what we are. We're a private investor for ourselves.
We're just two guys sharing our crypto journey with you, right?
But keep researching, guys. I mean, we're not over yet. Everybody has talked about 2018 will be the year of the ICO, and ICOs are jumping up left and right now. But you need to put your due diligence in and look into them and find out if they're worth your time to put into. So keep up the homework, keep up the investment research, because it's never going to end. Just keep looking. There's always going to be new tokens out, and keep a hold of the ones you got. We've seen the turn of the market. We've seen the bulls. They're getting rowdy. They want to run. So this is kind of the foreshadow of that. So just hold in there. Stay in there.
Very good advice, Vance.
You don't lose anything until you sell, right?
That's right. That's right. So that concludes another episode of Bitcoin Wednesday. Join us again next week. Same time. Well, maybe not. We've been adjusting a little bit, but summer hours change. Things are going on right now. So we will try to be back at our normally scheduled time of 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. We appreciate you being here with us. Thanks a lot, Vance.
Yep.
We will see you next week.